Wow, we got people already live in the building. What's up? What's up? I am back. Welcome to another episode of Create Live with CJ. And I got a special guest in the building. I got Blue in the building. Blue, come off mute. What's up, Blue?
Hey CJ, how are you? I
I'm
mean, you
doing
got
good.
me
I'm
here.
Yes, I got you. I got you on here. I got you on StreamYard. This is where we at. We live with it. Let's go. We live on like four platforms at
Live.
one time right now.
We live.
Yo, okay. Listen, we got people in the building already. You see, the comment section is lit. You know what I'm saying? They got listen, come on, Rosie in the building. Let's go. So, real quick, there's a couple of things. Right at the top of the show, I gotta give myself a pat on the back, Blue. You know why I gotta do that?
I think I know why, but I'll let you go first. I'll let you do it.
Go ahead, tell the people why. Why do I gotta give myself a pat on the back?
Because you built your subscribers. You did that, CJ. You built your subscribers.
Yes,
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 road to a
yes.
thousand.
Yes, we got to, man. Whew, we're talking about the YouTube journey, building up, building up the subscriber base to over 1,000 now. And I'll tell you, like, just for everyone who said this is the year for them to do YouTube, this is the year for them to do long term. I know a lot of our Fitness Online University students, including yourself, by the way, including yourself. Yeah. Don't look away. Said that this is the year for YouTube. And so, just to give a little feedback to the people on that journey for me, because a lot of times people, when they hear a YouTube channel, they get a little discouraged right away, or they have these goals and they don't hit them in 30 days or 60 days. They feel like, man, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I mean, whether it's Instagram or TikTok, a lot of places feel like that. But sometimes with YouTube, it's even more so because it's so like overwhelming, like the layers that you and depths you have to put details into, like tags and the descriptions and thumbnails and all these different things. And then if you don't do it the
Mhm.
right way, it's like my videos don't hit, and then the traction might not be right away. Some people they put stuff out there, oh yeah, just post consistently once or twice a week on YouTube and that's gonna be enough. And then you're like, dang, I only got 10 views, I only got 20 views, and it don't hit. So for me, my journey, how I've got to now over the 1,000 subscriber mark. I've had a YouTube channel, like, to keep it real with you, like, for 10 years, but I was never posting on it consistently. Like a lot of people, like, you just sign up for YouTube and you just have it. You just let it sit there. And so honestly, for the first couple of years, I might have posted 5 videos. Like, it was not a real thing. I wasn't treating it like, let me build up something, right? And then there was a couple of years ago, I said, I need to really tap into it. I said I was going to do it a lot in 2021. It never really happened. 2022, I put a few more videos out there, but maybe not a lot. It was just a handful. Last year, I was really like gung ho for a little bit. Last summer, I said, you know what, I'm taking this by the horns and I'm going to just start going live. And what you see right now, this whole live setup, StreamYard, and all this stuff, I didn't know nothing about any of this stuff. I just turn on YouTube, basic YouTube, like literally you can stream on YouTube without any software, by the way. You don't need to do any of that for people that you should know. You don't need to do any special stuff we're doing. I just went on there live. And if you ever go back on my YouTube channel, go back and look at it and you'll see, like, it was basic as hell. It was basic. So don't feel like you
Mhm.
gotta start like to where we are now. Because even me, right now, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I want it to be better. So it's gonna get better and better. But the only way it gets better and better is if you get started. So continuing on that journey. Last year I lost a little momentum during the winter time, especially went to Aruba. Aruba vacation, no Blue. You already know about that. Come on now, you know about Aruba vacation.
I just want to say I had so much fun in Aruba. I had so much fun. It was a great
Yeah.
experience.
Listen, I look, we got to talk about that sometime too. Aruba is always a vibe. If you guys don't know about it, Aruba vacation on Instagram, definitely check it out. But yeah, so then I lost some momentum. So then all of a sudden I went ahead and said, hey, this year I'm going all in. I'm going. We can hardly hear you, Blue. That's what people were
Oh,
saying in the
really?
chat. So, yeah, so maybe I don't know if you're close to your
Yeah.
headset or maybe make it a little better. But but you guys can hear her, but it was just low. Is that what it is? Let me know. Um, Go ahead, say something else, Blue.
Can you hear me?
We hear you, but I think it's more so the connection than anything. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I can hear you
Okay.
fine. So it's gonna be good. We're gonna make it work, especially in the post edit. We can make it work. But as far as like going through the journey, like I said, last winter kind of lost a little momentum, and then this year said January 1st going in. I'm just going in, right? It's okay. People saying you sound better. Boom, boom, boom. All right, bet. Cool, cool, cool. So then the top of the year happened, January 1st. Boom. All right, I want these. I said this is it. I am going to get to the point of YouTube monetization. Top of this year, quarter 1. I want this to happen. I'm going to get this to happen. And you know what I did? I started, posting more YouTube shorts, and I started going live consistently once a week. I set this timer. Like right now, it's a Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I said I'm going live, no matter where I'm at, and I'm going to go live every Monday. I just said it. This is what it's going to be. And sometimes you have to do that. If to push yourself out the box and just say, I'm not, I don't know. Cause it's like, how do you make up a time? How do you know what I mean, Blue? Like, how do you make up a time? Like, there's no such thing as a rotation or a schedule until you make it one. And so I just said, let me just do it. And then if I need to change the time, I'll change it. Start going live. I started noticing different times of the week people were tuning in. I really, it's interesting. Mondays and Thursdays, a lot of people were tuning in. All right, cool. I'm going to start going live on Mondays and Thursdays. Sometimes I notice too, the highest numbers that we've ever had on this show, as far as live, has been late at night after 9:30 p.m. And I was kind of shocked by that. It was like I would think most of my people, but you don't never know. And that's the thing, you just got to try it and move things around. And then I started getting more and more replays. So the keys for me, as far as like getting those people to tune into YouTube for me, was just being more consistent so people know I'm showing up, and then taking these longer lives that I'm doing, like even with you right now, and chop it up even to smaller videos. Like, so many people might not have time to sit here and watch a whole 1 hour, but our whole
Mhm.
45 minutes. But if I chop up the 5 minute segment of me and you working on a thumbnail later, and it helps someone get the information they're needing, they'll watch that video too. So that's kind of what I learned. Those are a few gems I got. But yeah, YouTube, we going up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Listen, Blue, how's your YouTube journey going?
It's going. I'm gonna just be
It's
honest.
going. It's going. No, I
It's
feel you. I feel you.
going.
No, I feel
Yeah.
you.
Well, I'm kind of like transitioning right now, right? So, the goal for my year was to start posting more on Instagram because that's what I wasn't doing a lot in 2023. Like I'll post here and there, but I always had like an issue of staying creative or staying motivated to get creative or whatever. But
Hmm.
like I feel like this transition that I am about to embark on, that I'll be able to kind of show my life a little bit more. And like as a full-time student on the road to become a doctor, you know what I mean? And as a entrepreneur who has contracts with companies and things like that, like I want to be able to show my journey and kind of show people how I was able to obtain companies and how I am able to balance being a full-time entrepreneur and a full-time student on the road to become a doctor. So, you know.
Let's go. Let's go. I love to hear that. By the way,
Okay,
Rosie
Rosie.
said, Rosie said she's got a soft and sexy voice. Come on now. I love it.
Girl.
Love it.
Ah! Baby
So
blush.
listen, Rosie out here. She is literally every time we come live, she's tapped in. Her thing is like she's all about supporting, but she's also about doing better with her content too. So I see her and she'll tag me and stuff. And always shout out to Rosie for doing her thing. And so that's
Okay.
again. Oh, go ahead, Blue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I was saying, so the YouTube, where it's coming into play is that I'm embarking on this 14-day challenge, drop that body fat, and I want to be able to post it on YouTube.
Yes.
And so with that going said, like kind of going live on YouTube and then creating a thumbnail for like those replays and things like that. So this is why I'm in the hot seat with CJ today. Okay.
Yes. This is why you're in the hot seat. And Coco would say,
We in that beat.
we in here and we
You need to
about to,
put me on there.
you said what?
You need to put me on there.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Blue?
Child.
That's what I need. I just need the child. Let's see. I can put you on here. Yeah, I can get you on here. I don't got one for you. I got one for Kiki. I got one for Coco, Bravo. So yeah, we gotta get you up on here. I'm sorry about it. I don't got you this time. My fault. So so let's just go right into it. So you want to talk about thumbnails because everybody, let's talk about that for a second. And I'm going to show you how we can. There's a couple different ways in which you can do thumbnails, right? So and I'm gonna try and break them down as simple as I can. And this is like one of those things we can talk about it one time and even show examples, and then I'll come back. We'll come back and we'll see how you're doing. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do, Blue. So let's talk about thumbnails in general. Hold on. Britt said it's a Coco drop for me. Come on now.
We in that beat.
You know we on it. We on it all the time. We got the fam on here. We need Britt on here. We need Queen B. Let's go. So let's talk about it. So when we talk about thumbnails, for people who may not know, that is going to be like the cover of the video when people are scrolling through. So like when you go on, think about it on like on Netflix, and then Netflix, and you're just scrolling through, just kind of watching, trying to scroll through, seeing what you want to watch. Sometimes there is that still image, and that is what we're talking about, a thumbnail, a cover, right? And yeah, there's videos that play underneath it after you kind of put your cursor over the video for a while. Same thing happens with Instagram, or especially on YouTube. So for example, your thumbnail may be by normally when you make a post on Instagram, it's going to be like a picture from the video you post, or from the post that you make. It's going to be like a static thing, right? Now, as far as trying to actually get that to be something different, when you make your post, you have an option to either select a different cover from the video or post a different image. And which one of those cases, like, depends on what it is. Sometimes you can find a good image in the video that you're posting on Instagram without having to, without having to post a separate image. But in this case, let's say we wanted to make a thumbnail and we wanted to make something in Canva. Same thing. By the way, what I'm going to show you guys is something that you can apply for YouTube and for Instagram, right? But for Blue's sake, she wants to talk about YouTube for a second. So I'm going to show my screen here in a second. Tell me if you, in a second, if you can see my screen, Blue, because it's going to be important. If I can get this to pull up here, let's see if I can present my screen, and then let me make sure I'm sharing the right screen, because you know
we don't want to see nothing, CJ. Okay.
we right. Okay, so you see Canva, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when you first log into Canva, first off, at the very beginning, you can just type in whatever you're looking for, right? Everybody knows there's a search bar at the top of Canva. I just, for this particular case, I typed in YouTube thumbnail templates, right? So templates, I should say. So I typed in YouTube thumbnail templates, and now let's say, for example, I'm just scrolling through and I find something that I like, right? Or I want to change around. Let's just say, I don't know. Do you see one that you like, Blue? Just give me one that you see, and we're gonna make something work. For example,
go up. Go back down. It's in the corner. Keep going. Where it says Midnight Gaming.
Midnight Gaming. This one?
Go over to your right. It's at the end.
This one?
Right there. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I say this one, right, there's a couple of options in which we can do, right? So first of all, if you hit the little star here in Canva, I don't know if you know that, but you can put things in the highlight section. I shouldn't say highlight section, but when you put the little click the little star, it's like a favorite section. So these are templates that you can use later on. So you don't have to search through all these. You can say, hey, I like this one, I like this one, and then you can go through your favorites on the side and then select them. But in this case, we're just going to select Midnight Gaming because that's what you like. And I'm going to say custom template, right? Now, this is one of those things I'm going to show you. Actually, I got to switch screens. Share. Boom. All right, cool. Now, so we're here now. So we're making this for YouTube. And so let's say, for example, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lady out and I'm going to upload a picture of you. Let's say if I had a picture of you. I don't know if I have a picture of you in here. But let's say, I don't know. I have a lot of Ebony Fit Weekend pictures in here, right? Let me see. Let me see if I can find a picture of Blue real quick. Hold on.
I see if CJ my real friend.
What? Hey, I was just saying I had, you know what? I might have one of you. You know what? I do. I do. I just found one on Google. How about that? All right. So I'm gonna steal this one off Google. Picture, save it. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna go back into Canva. The screen that you guys see is this one. All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this image of Blue that I just downloaded. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? So when we download this, I took this off of Google, and this is something that you can do as well. But let's just say I have this, right, and I have this picture of you, and I just want to just remove the background. I'm just gonna go here. And by the way, when you think of thumbnails, they don't have to be super anything. They can be whatever you want them to be, right? So there's no wrong or right. But in this case, I'm just gonna put something like this here, and I'm gonna say Blue. I'm gonna say let's see, Blues. I don't know, YouTube. I don't know, right? Blues, YouTube, Blues Clues live.
She's coming back. Blue's coming back
On YouTube, right? So I'm just gonna say, all right. I'm gonna just kind of, and I like to balance things out because you have all this space. So it's just a simple, like, hey, let me move this over for a second. Let me move this here. All right. Let me move this box in. And it don't have to be that little video game thing there, right? It could be something else. So let's say if I take this out, unless you like that there.
Of course not.
Yeah, exactly. That's too boyish. Uh, what would you want over there? Flower? I don't know. Dance. Some say dance. Something I don't know.
All right. E.
Right. You can change colors of it. You can do different things. I don't know. Like it's fitness.
Right.
You might want to do something with fitness in here. Let's see. Actually, that's not bad.
Yeah, that dumbbell. Yeah.
Now, I would even just say something like this. I would put something like this, YouTube, little sticker, like something over here, just, and the thing is, that could be your thumbnail, right? And that could literally be it. Now,
honestly,
here's the
that was
thing.
easier.
What happened?
That was easier than I thought.
Yeah, it's super easy, right? Now, let's take it to another level. Let me show you something because this is the thing. This is set up for YouTube, right?
Right.
What would we need to do if we want to change this to make it for Instagram?
Change the ratio, the sizing.
Yes.
Or
You go right over here to 1080 by 1080, which is the square on Instagram. You can do that. This is one way, right? You can resize this, and then it's going to fit into the Instagram ratio, and then you readjust it, right? Or readjust it to fit how you want it to be on Instagram. And without even
Okay.
having to go off of the screen, you can make your flyer for your YouTube channel for Instagram just like that.
Big.
Or, by the way, here's another thing. So when this is one of those gems you got to really just catch when people like if you're posting, I'm making a normal 1080 by 1080 square post on Instagram. We just changed this YouTube banner into now an Instagram post, right? But now let's say if you're going to post a reel, when you post a reel, that is not going to be in this ratio.
Right.
The cover is not. You're going to want it to be in a different ratio, which is going to be if you go here to resize, it needs to be in this 1080 by 1920, which is the same ratio as your reel. That's going to be the cover. And just remember when you're making these covers for reels, you want it to kind of look like this because you see how everything is kind of squeezed in the middle. Because even when
Hmm.
you put the cover in Instagram, you're the top and bottom of this is not going to show on the actual feed. It's only going to show what's in the middle here. It's going to show in that little square that's on your feed, right? So this is kind of
So
where
I
I would
wouldn't have to resize it, right?
you
I
would
wouldn't have to
resize
move
it,
all
but
that.
you wouldn't have to move it. You could just save it just like
Okay.
this.
Okay.
In this case, you would just put like for real, you would just save it just like this.
Okay. Because knowing me, I would have probably made it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind.
No, you get it. So for real, it would be that, and then for a post, it would be 1080 by 1080. I would just hit resize and boom. And then a lot of times I tell people just recopy it, and like the only time you have to resize it and when you go from that to this one, then you have to change everything back around. Or if it's in this case, we wanted to make it for something for YouTube, you could, but yeah, that's kind of how. Now here's another thing. Somebody may be saying, "Hey, CJ, I don't have Canva. Is there a free way to do this?" There is a free way to do this. Now here's another way. I'm gonna show you. So if you have CapCut, right? If you have CapCut,
Mhm.
um, CapCut, if you guys have it, you can. There's these little things like here. Let me see if I can pull up scroll screen. Actually, like, let me see if I can go here. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is like it's like a hack. And now, granted, this is not going to be suggested like all the time, but if you see here all the way to the right where there's a text overlay where you can put
Mhm.
text over your CapCut video. Well, if you put the you go and you can do this with InShot too. But let's say it's saying CapCut because they have really really dope uh graphics or text. You type it over your video and then you just screenshot it. You just screenshot it, right? So you screenshot what's in CapCut and you crop it and you use that as your thumbnail with the words from CapCut. So literally they have all these cool little images and things like that. And you can literally just take a screenshot of putting it over the video if you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Boo?
Yeah. Because I got
Yeah.
CapCut too.
Yeah. And so
I
like you
got
put
that.
these cool text images over the video and just screenshot it. There you go. Boom. Just
Okay,
like that.
so that's how people be having those letters that look like it's coming off the screen a little bit. Like when I look
So
on YouTube and their thumbnails and it kind of looks like it's coming off the screen, like their
mhm,
text.
they can make
Okay.
it look 3D and things like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
hmm By the
Okay.
way, Luna's in the chat. She said, "Blue."
Hi, Luna. Long time no see.
And we got my buddy, my fam, my sister Deb is in the building. What's up, Deb? Luna's in the building. Deb is in the
Whoop.
building. I love to see y'all. So those are just some easy ways, like with thumbnails, right? It's one of those
Mhm.
you gotta like really just kind of spend, I would say, anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes on a thumbnail for any post on Instagram. And for YouTube, you might just want to spend a little bit more time. But one thing I will say about when it comes to like thumbnails for YouTube, right? You don't want too many words. You don't want too many words because that's one of those things that they say it gets like it doesn't help with the
Algorithm.
person's ability to click on it in the algorithm. What were you gonna say, Blue?
That's what I was saying. The algorithm.
Yeah, yeah. It
Okay.
doesn't help at all. And then think about it. When something's too wordy, how likely are you to really click on it? Like you just kind of feel over like you're scrolling in the middle of the night. You're not really like if you really look at a lot of these thumbnails already, they already have limited text, but they're like really focused. Like I really like this one with the words
Yeah.
behind the
I
person.
like that one too.
Yeah, let me say
I
that
like
one.
that one.
I like
Mm-mm.
I like that one. Like I saw it first, bro.
Um,
Uh,
what? What
yeah.
about it was another one. Oh yeah, the one right there, how to make money. Scroll down. And I that one, how to make money
This one? Oh yeah,
blogging,
this
and I like the one above it, the A Day in My Life.
yeah, these are cool. I this one very feels like something I've seen on Coco's page, but yeah, it's very, very what was I gonna say, modern
Hmm.
blogger vlog type of thing. It really feels, yeah, I like it. And then you can change the colors of it to fit you. But
Yeah.
yeah. And by the way, Luna, I see you with the fires, fam. So hopefully that helps, a little bit. Blue is like
Yeah.
one of those things where you see like it doesn't. I would say honestly too, it's funny we brought this up because I actually showed this to who did I show it to? I showed it to DJ recently. I showed DJ
Mhm.
from FOU this, and he was like, "Wow, is that easy to make thumbnails?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it really is." Like, even though we spent like a good 30 minutes on like me and you, but it's like sometimes I think it's we see it and we're like, "Oh, it's just a little bit overwhelming," or you may think like, "Oh, I got to spend all this extra time," but really, all we had to do was just okay. We're gonna use Canva. We're gonna use InShot or CapCut to screenshot it. Make sure you have a good image because you really just want that one split-second image that you'll put and that's gonna make it clickable and make your feed look way better. It's gonna look way better that way. Um,
Yeah.
try 11. You'll be surprised. Oh, 11 p.m. at night. Really, Rosie? You want me to hold on. Hold on. Let me come on full screen. Rosie wants us to try this at 11 o'clock at night. You'll be
Late
surprised.
night YouTube.
Whew. I ain't gonna lie to you, Rosie. I
Yeah, grandpa.
yeah, I listen, I'll
So
be up. That's the thing. Sometimes I most of the time I will be up at 11, but yeah, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised because that's when everybody's at home. And just like me, if I'm up, most people are up to it. And this whole thing that everybody goes to sleep at like 9 o'clock, is that really the thing? Everybody doesn't wake up at 3 a.m. like Blue.
and even though I wake up that early, I wish I went to bed at 9 p.m. It just doesn't work out like that for me. Like like 11 is it. Like, and
Mhm.
I still get up to go to the gym at 4. So I wish I could go to bed at 9. So
Yeah. One thing is like, who did I say this to? I said something the other day. I was like, you really think about it. Um, the the people who make the most money off of commercials usually make the most money at night. Do you know what that
at
is?
night, because people be up. That's when they're the most vulnerable, or they're like not thinking like the clearest, I should say. Like I know
Dang,
if I'm up at 11 at
you making it sound bad. Like they incoherent. Like
no,
they.
no, but it's like if I'm up at 11, typically I'm chilling. Like I'm my body shutting down. I'm just chilling. My mind is pretty much turned off. But let a commercial come on about getting me a milkshake. I'd be like, damn, I want a milkshake.
No, I feel you. So it's think about it too. It's kind of like hold on. Someone on Instagram says Kevin says run it at night when people are up trying to find solutions online. Yeah, and so I'm telling you, it's think about it like this. I said it. You know why I said it the other day is because we had made a post recently about Billy Blanks, right?
Mhm.
And I said Tybo. We were talking about Tybo, how it's one of the most successful, probably if not one of the most successful fitness programs of all time. Things have made more money, right? Potentially, but that when it for what it was in the time it was, there was no social media, there was no none of this stuff streaming like we are right now, and he literally touched the whole world by what overnight infomercials.
Overnight, because I would be up and you just see him. I'm like, that man is going in.
Yeah, that's the thing. And so think about it: QVC, HSN, every infomercial, the what is the shake
The
weight,
holy
the shake
water.
weight, the shake weight. Then they do. Yeah, let me stop. And there were all
Stop
these
doing
different
shake weight.
things. Like what? What did you say? Hold on, I hear
Stop.
what you said.
Well, stop doing that.
Wait,
Ain't no way. Wait, wait, stop, bro. Okay.
It was
Now, people used
the
to
shake weight went crazy.
people
Don't
used
lie though.
or just you had BET on at night. If you had BET on at night, you either had the holy water being sold or that reverend man screaming in your ear,
BET uncut.
or you had that, or you had the R&B soul like rock me tonight for old time's sake. And these jams. Call this number 1-800-90s.
Whoa, you sound like you were on Vibe Line. Were you on Vibe Line, Blue?
No, I just I'm pretty good with my voice. I'm just
But
pretty
you
good
know what
with my
Vibe Line
voice.
is, though.
You talking about you talking about what I think you talking about?
What am I
Stop.
talking about? Who know? Listen, don't act
What
like
are
you
you
don't know what
talking about?
Vibe
What is
Line.
that? What you talking about?
Come, I'm gonna call you Cap on that one.
boy, ain't no way.
I
Boy, ain't no way.
okay.
Boy,
I
ain't
don't
no
know what
way.
you're talking
So,
about.
so hold on. Okay, so Vibe Line, if you remember, this is when you used to call in to the number like a blind dating service, and you would just hear people's voices.
Oh, I remember that. I
Hmm.
do. Okay, I'm showing my age. I remember that. I
So you
remember
were
that.
on
I
there.
do. No, I was
What?
10. I was
You ain't
10.
never called in one time just to hear what it say?
Maybe like a prank, but I like for real. Not me like trying to get the hookup. You know what I'm saying? Look.
I ain't gonna lie. I was
Maybe
on
they need
there.
one of those nine. Maybe they need one of those now for dating. You know what I'm saying? Because dating is for the birds right now. And like, if we can have something like that now, just to
They have it.
like, I don't want you to have my number. I don't want you to have my number. I'll call you on something else.
So they do have it. It's just
What
now
is it?
Tinder.
I don't want your face. I just want to hear your voice. Give
And
me a
then
little
they
bit
still have that
better
number. They
one.
listen. Let's pull it right now. How much you want to bet they still have Vibe Line open?
Tinder is not for dating, and you know that.
Listen, it's right here. Boom. There you go. I'm about to pull it on the screen for you. Boom. Vibe Line. It's still a thing. It's still a thing.
What's the number?
He said, what's the number? Call today, get your free trial. Start chatting on Vibe Line. Let's get it. Come on now.
I'm trying to see something. Scroll up. I'm trying to see something.
Hey, there you go. Vibe Line. Meet hot
It is in
black singles
Georgia,
in Atlanta.
679.
Wait a second. Why is it so specific to me? Hold on. Why is it here in
I look like
Atlanta?
your type. I look like your
They
vibe.
must have got a cookie. They got a cookie in here. Like, oh yeah, he gonna click on this one.
I was like,
Let me
that's
put, let me put my area code. Hold on. Let me see something. Whoa, there we got the numbers. Let's go.
Ooh.
Atlanta. Go ahead and call that number
No,
real quick.
let me call somewhere like Villa Rica, because Atlanta's for the birds. Okay.
Now you know what we should do totally one day. We should call it live here on the show, but I don't know if that is totally legal. I ain't gonna do that though. They'd be like, "Why did you put my voice on there?" I didn't like.
We
Man,
don't know it's you.
yeah.
Right.
Brit is laughing. So
Right. And
yeah.
then it's Michael.
Yeah, but the idea is like I love the idea what Rosie said though. Yeah, I'm gonna try that night. You know, like I said it earlier, and it's one of those things you trying it out with your YouTube channel. You try it out with anything you do. You just try stuff and see what works. You don't know until you try. And the most views we've had on here, like live on one time, we had like almost 20 people live was when we were late at night on a Thursday. So maybe it's a late night Thursday type of thing. And plus, on top of that, right now, there's no Thursday night football. So there's maybe potential for more audience there too. A lot of things that always play into it. What else are you competing against? What, like, what people are doing? My audience, I know their age range according to YouTube tells me they're in between like 25 and like 40. So yeah, working age, like busy adults. Kevin on Instagram has a thumb down for Twitter. Like, why you say that, Kevin? Kevin was like, no.
For
He's like,
what?
ain't no way. For Tinder.
Oh yeah. It is not for dating, and you know that. It is not.
So what is Tinder for?
I mean, if you need something quick, you know what I'm saying? Something quick. Let me tell you, I used to have a Tinder account, and I was actually one of those that was there for intentional dating, and I soon to quickly realize it's not for those who's intentionally dating. If you're trying to get something casually going on, I think that's what Tinder is for.
Mhm.
Nobody's serious on Tinder, okay? Everybody just kind of wants you for the night, and then they take you out to the trash. That's it.
Well, I'll say this: like when you talk about um Tinder in itself, it literally is like a that is set up for that. It's saying I'm attracted to you or I'm not, and it's set up right from the beginning. Like I'm sexually attracted to you or
Right?
not,
Yeah.
right from the beginning. Like
It's
I
like
just
an
said,
it's an aesthetically a pleasing.
and then guess what
You
that turns
see it.
into?
Yeah. So
You're
it's
gonna be,
like
you're
if
gonna
you
be.
look good, it's stimulating some type of hormones that you got. And then if you look, they be like, oh dang, she only like 2 miles away. Shoot. Is she coming by? Let me hit her up. I'm a swipe left. I'm a swipe left on her. And I'm gonna see if she can come by. But then just because you swipe left don't mean I like you. Hmm.
Listen, if y'all just tuning in, just know we did talk some content. We talked about thumbnails. We talked about YouTube. We talked about Instagram thumbnails and covers and all that stuff. We did Canva. We did all that stuff. We just chopping up right
We
now. So if you
did.
want to get that game, you got to catch the replay. Right now, Blue she's trying to figure out is she going to jump back on Vibeline or if she's going to settle for Tinder. So the
I'm
problem
not.
is the problem with Tinder is this, and this is a statistic. This is true that they said only. I think it was like anywhere from 10 to women only swipe. Was you swipe left if you don't like them, right?
You swipe right if you don't like them. Or swipe something
Okay,
like that. I forgot.
so let's. I think it's you swipe right if you like
You
them, and you
like
swipe
them.
left if you don't.
You swipe
You just
left.
keep on
Yeah.
moving.
If you don't.
So
Yeah.
they
Oh
said
yeah, swipe left.
women only swipe right anywhere from like I think it was like less than like 5% of the time, but men it was like 5 to 10%. So they said right is yes, left is no. So yes, you swipe in left,
Hmm.
right? Women swipe only right anywhere from 5 to 10% of the time. When men do the opposite, they're swiping right like 70, 80% of the time.
Yeah, they trying to get their rocks off.
So
That's what
and
they
so
trying to
y'all
do.
the percentages don't add up, and then it's like just like with everything, we always know if y'all only selecting on just limited dudes based on just looks, the pool you're selecting from is smaller, and then y'all going after the
Yeah.
same guys.
And they be lying in a bio. They be lying in a bio. Cause let me tell you, I got hoodwinked so many times on Tinder. Like what I mean about hoodwinks, like it may be an attractive guy. He's like, I'm looking for this, this, and this, and this. I'm like, it looks good, right? And then you
Mhm.
swipe right, and he swiped right. So now y'all messaging. Then once y'all messaging, you come to find out you look good enough because him and his girlfriend is trying to do like the whole thruple thing and wants the third wheel. And that's just not I'm not a I'm not a thruple girl. Okay. I'm not in your thruple. I need a third wheel. I don't want to commingle or nothing like that. Okay. So
Britt said women are more selective, and she also said photos be old from high school, and he didn't gain 40 pounds during COVID.
exactly. And then you over here thinking like he looked like Shamar Moore, but whole time he looked like Professor Clump. And that's not fair, okay? That's not fair. And especially somebody who spent time in the gym. What you think I'm supposed to let your fat fingers touch me? Sorry.
Hey, Kevin said on Instagram. By the way, Kevin, I hopefully you subscribe to my YouTube channel, but we gonna let you and Britt ride on Instagram for right now. But as long as you subscribed, I don't care where you subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube and you can watch on Instagram. But he said it's coming from a woman get what they want and men get what they can get kind of context. So the swap process is gonna be different. Okay. I see what he dropping there.
Okay, I can see that. I see that. I think
I
I
see what
froze.
you I know you, bro. I know you subscribe. That's why I'm just had to mess with y'all. But yeah, it's a true. Um, it's so true.
It is
Like,
true.
yeah, what can you get contact? But to my point of it was because I'm gonna be the male here, and that like from the male point of view, it's like y'all are selecting from the same pool of that 10%, that 5%, because let's just keep it real. If we want to keep it 100, because we always do with each other, they gotta be 6', 6'5", 6'3". Gotta have a
So
certain
in
look. And
blue
so,
case, everybody's taller than blue. Okay. So it really don't
but
matter how
you
tall
say
you
in
are
that
because
case, everybody taller than you. So look, 5'10" work for you.
you're taller than me. Look, 5'5", you taller than me. 5'4", you still taller than me. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't even matter in blue's case. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
blue don't be looking for the height. I just really I'm let's just say I'm just not on Tinder. This is why I'm on Tinder because I'm just not. I'm not on Tinder. I'm not on any dating thing, dating app, matchmaker, nothing. I just go vibes. You know what I mean? I'm just going off
Mhm.
vibes. I like the in-person connection. I like to meet people in person. Like sometimes how I've been dating, it's been like mutual. You know what I'm saying? Mutual friend, somebody knows somebody, da 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 da, that type thing. But I kind of like that better than just a complete stranger.
So, by the way, my nephew, by the way, is in the chat. OJ, CJ. Listen, I gotta tell you. Listen, you guys, my nephew. I'm gonna tell you right now, super super smart. 12 years old now, and his YouTube channel is growing. Literally, he's been on YouTube for a couple years now, and like he does live streams. He does his own edits and in shot. Like you would be like 12. At 12, his YouTube channel is growing, and so
He
yeah,
just had a
it's
birthday, right?
he did, he
Happy
did.
birthday.
Yes, he did. He said, "Let's go, let's go." Um, so Britt said you got to be able to have carry a convo and have a master plan. He got to be over 5'3". So hold on. So if you on Tinder, you don't know that though, right? You don't know any of that. All you know is the looks. So what I'm talking about is like, hey, how he looks. And so if you're going for the same 5 to 10% based on looks, is that to your detriment? Is all I'm saying, because everybody's going for that same. All the women are going for that same 5-10%.
That is true. I can't say like majority of the women kind of, as far as look wise, kind of have like this idea of like what they mate or what they would like their mate to look like. And this is coming from a woman's standpoint, like we kind of see it, envision it, and we have a preference. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes we go off those preferences, which is sometimes not always good. You know what I mean? We be like, oh, he looks like my preference. He looks like my ideal guy or whatever. But, he could be completely trash. You
And
know?
then, so it's even tying that in with some more, and I agree with everything you just said there. Now, do you think those guys are more likely to be faithful with all those extra options because everybody's looking
No,
for them? They're less likely.
no, no. And it's like, and some guys like today, like if you're the type of guy who probably ain't never really used to getting no play, but now you in like the position to now that women are coming at you a little bit more. You know how to catch yourself because you like, golly, I ain't had this before, and so now you in there, you taking a deep dive in the pool, and you just swimming because you don't know what to do. But and then there are some men who just really don't have like no self control. You know what I'm saying?
Oh snap! She said, "Don't
Oh,
read that on screen. It's too late. We live. We live, Britt." She said, "I am newly single. I like to make mine look like Poppy Almighty."
newly
how
single. Wait, I'm
you
still on that newly
how,
single.
how you gonna say that in the live chat on Instagram and then tell me not to say it on screen, Britt? Like how?
Girl,
She on Instagram saying that you
I be
live with it.
tripping,
We
bro.
with it now. At this point, it's too late. I can't. I can't.
It is too
Uh,
late.
But listen, see, so okay, Poppy Almighty. Hey, you know what? He might be at the Ebony Fit weekend dating, mix and mingle. I don't know the dating thing. I don't know. He might be.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't
What you
know.
mean you don't know if you're gonna do that?
I don't know. It's a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like like I got good vibes. I like the whole natural, not like what's your favorite color? What's your favorite dessert? What's your favorite restaurant? What you like to eat? Oh, next person? Okay. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't know. But hey, I never know, right? You never
I
know.
would just say this: people like, there's a couple of people asking me, "Well, are you gonna be in this, CJ?" I'm like, I got 1,000 things going on, but I would say this is that even if I wasn't hosting a conference and doing all this stuff for every for weekend, I would still be thinking about it because it's like I don't know. It's like I feel like I these are people that I'm gonna see regardless for me, right? And so for me, I'm just like I don't know. I would like I don't know. It's just like one of those.
But for
We just have
me, I probably in my mind, I probably wouldn't go in it as for me as trying to find a mate. Like,
Britt is
you know
asking
what
me
I
if I'm
mean?
gonna speed date.
I don't know, but for me, I probably ain't gonna go in there like thinking like, oh, let me do it into finding a mate. Like, I really just want to like build connections. So it's like if I meet people in Houston, and I know I just made a connection in Houston, and so on and so forth. Like, I want to keep it like that. I ain't trying to be pimping all over the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say it makes sense if you're gonna if you're really serious. About finding somebody because I'll say this when you're at Ebony for Weekend or any place for example, but you're at Ebony for Weekend and you're in a club and all these different places, it's hard to talk to people when they're not in these cliques. Like every time y'all go out,
Yeah,
y'all in cliques and like Ebony for Weekend and anywhere else, it's gonna be 3 or 4 girls around at one time. It's gonna be a crowd of people. You find like all this stuff. You feel like everybody's just all in your business, everybody's in your face. But when you specifically are in this room with the setup to meet people and see where it goes. Like the whole point of it is to, hey, how's it going? How you doing? What what are you into? Oh, where you live at? Oh, you're into that too. Oh, I like that too. All right, cool. Yeah, you like doing this too. Oh yeah, like you finding that stuff out. That makes total
yeah,
sense. But you got to be like ready for that. Like a lot of people If you're not ready, if you're not serious, please don't sign up for that dating
It,
shit. Don't be just sitting there
it's
trying
like
to
I said,
holler.
it's like I would do it because for me, I don't like to force anything or any connection, but it's like also I would like to build new connections, and whether if it's end up being like friendship or
Hmm.
partnership or business or something like that, I would do it like that. But I'm not gonna force like love or anything like that. I'll just do what God tells me to do, and reveal my husband when he there. But if it's like something like speed dating, I would do it just to kind of like build genuine connections with people, you know.
Hmm. You know
So
what? This
I
is
would
this
do it for
in-
that.
this is interesting because we gotta bring Brianna on here one day. We could have this chat again with her. She's gonna be hosting the data mix and mingle. So we could have this again because it seemed like y'all got things to say. Because I'm looking at the chat and I'm like, yo, this thing's on Instagram, this thing's on YouTube right now. Britt said, "Am I?" So Brittany on Instagram said, "Are you going to speed date?" Probably not, but I'm gonna say never, never, never say never. If y'all will buy tickets because of me, then I'll be honored. But I don't think y'all will buy tickets because of me. And then
I speed date you, CJ. It's okay.
you don't even need to go there. Like you don't even Blue didn't have my number for how many years? What y'all talking about? Britt said
We'll
I'll be
send you
falling
a
asleep.
text.
Yeah, just send me a text after 10 p.m. I know what's up.
Oh
I
no, that's sweet.
Britt said I'll be falling asleep with Sky, but I do wake up at 5:45 every day. Okay. So she'll be an early morning person. Blue, just come talk to me. I'll keep you busy. Luna said.
Oh, thanks, Luna girl. Because I'll be like, it's like I have no problem, finding anybody that's interested in me. That's not the issue. It's me finding interest in somebody. That's the issue. Like
Mhm.
that issue. Like people may have their interest in me, but I may not be interested in them.
I think
Shit.
Britt was talking about the tip drill when we were talking about late night videos and stuff.
I remember that
Uh,
video.
tip drill. Come on now.
I need a tip drill. I need a tip drill. I need a tip
Yeah.
drill. I need a tip drill.
Uh, old jams on CD. Yeah. Oh man, those old. They used to say they used to have the old jams on CD too in the middle of the night. People would literally buy CDs of the greatest hits, random mash, random mix from just all
Luther
these
Vandross.
decades and stuff. It don't even have to be one artist. It's just anybody that just collage together and sell it. Now everybody got their own playlist on their phone in an app. Like,
Here and now, I promise to love faithfully.
come on now, listen, that would have I would have bought it. I would have bought it.
You're all I need.
Yo, that's exactly how it used to be. Luna is dying over there. Uh, it's oh my god, no, it must be your ass, but it ain't your face. Wow, that is tip drill.
Oh, I need a picture. I need a picture. I need a
But
picture.
listen, this has definitely been fun. We're gonna have to definitely do this again sometime. What I was gonna say, y'all are having fun with it, and I can definitely try to get Brianna to come on here and we could talk about the Ebony Fit dating mix and mingle that's coming up here. That's gonna be crazy. The whole weekend is gonna be crazy in Houston, but yeah, man. Yeah. Hopefully, hold on, one more thing we got. Let's keep if y'all still got questions in the chat, keep dropping them because we're gonna come back to it. Listen, as a little kid, I enjoy late night anime that you weren't allowed to
I
watch
remember them
because
animes.
it wasn't appropriate. Yeah. Yeah, I used to sneak and
I
watch all kind
remember
of
them
stuff too.
animes.
Like one thing I used
I
to
did
sneak
too.
in. All right, so let's play this. What's one thing you used to sneak and watch as a kid that you shouldn't have watched and your parents never knew you used to watch?
Porn, but I got caught every single time.
I was gonna say I used to watch Real Sex on
Porn, I
HBO.
used to watch every single time. The reason I used to get caught because my dumbass would buy pay-per-view, and my mom would look at the bill and like, "What the hell is this?" And I'm just like, "I don't
Oh my god, my dad would be like, "Yo, what is this on my cable bill?" I'd be like, "You must have forgot ordering that, Dad." What?
know." They're like, "You." I just wait to stop
I
pressing
must have
order,
slept on the
mama.
remote. I must have slept in the remote, and I did blame sleeping on the remote a few times on it. Like I did.
You
I
need
was
to
like,
stop ordering, mama. Stop pressing order. I don't know what you're doing.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
And honestly, I think he believed me a few times, my dad, because underneath his bed mattress, I found the Playboys. So he probably was like, I already knew, like, you probably did order a few and just forgot which ones it was. So I might have got away with it.
not me.
Hold on. Oxygen late night was not appropriate. I don't know what that is.
Oh, with the doctor, that old lady doctor that will show you how to do stuff sexually. I
Wait a
forgot her
second.
name.
Was the old lady with the glasses?
Yes, and she used to have like the dildo, and then she'll be like, "This is how it works," and then you do it like that, and she just has everything right there in her hand, showing you how to do it.
I
I
don't
learned a
know.
lot.
I'm just trying to Google it. Oh, oh, I just Googled it. Should I show it?
It ain't
Look,
naked, right? Nobody naked. I
we
don't think
after
nobody
hours.
naked.
This it? This the lady?
Yes, Dr. Sue. I remember her. I remember her, Dr. Sue. That lady,
Sex
she
with
taught me a
Sue, huh?
lot. Yeah, she taught me a lot. She taught me a whole lot.
Luna, is this who you this who you were watching late night? Hey, let me find out. Sex with Sue might be. I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube and see what she got going on.
I remember her. She taught me a lot. Taught me a lot. I just say that. Hey,
There we go. So that was her. Like
that's what
she
I'm
said,
saying.
yes. Hey,
Yeah,
let
Dr.
me go.
Sue.
I listen. There's somebody tuning in right now on my Instagram. Like, what in the hell? This is not
We're talking
famous.
about Dr. Sue. They know who Dr. Sue is. Don't even play. Tuning in. We're talking about Dr. Sue. You know exactly who that is.
They know exactly. They just wanna. They y'all can act bougie if y'all want. Like y'all don't know. Everybody, y'all, we all grown here.
Look, God knows you did. He knows. Don't
Mhm.
even try to play. God knows exactly what you did. He see everything. Everything.
Oh man! All right, the bonus time chat is over. Listen, if y'all enjoyed this, please subscribe or share it with someone so they do subscribe. We want to continue to build this YouTube channel and this show. I'm gonna do this every Monday night. And then we're gonna do it throughout the week too. I might come back on here Wednesday or Thursday. I got more special guests coming, but it's definitely been fun. Blue, what's coming up? Tell people what's coming up for you before we get up out of here.
Ooh, it's coming up. Oh, I will be in Orlando, Florida on March 2nd. I will be doing a fitness jam. Move with Blue has been booked out of state. So I am doing that on March 2nd. And then following, I have Move Blue 14-day challenge, drop that body fat coming at you guys. So we're gonna do a live stream, workout videos, and then it's gonna have some health tracking, inspirational guides, and some nutritional guides and facts for you guys. 14 days. That's it. All you need is 14 days.
Yes, please sign up for that challenge. Make sure you follow Blue, and I'm going to tag her in the bottom of this YouTube video. If you're watching us on
Right there.
Instagram, then if you're watching this on Instagram, you're probably not going to get the replay because I'm probably going to take it down in the next like hour or so. I'm gonna leave it up there and take it down. You're only going to be able to watch this on a couple places. If you're on my Twitter account, which is below here, if you go to CJ the Creator, if you go to either Twitch, CJ Slayer X, or you can go to here on YouTube, which is CJ the Creator or Fit with CJ. You can type that in the search engine or click the link in my bio. That's all I got. Let's see. Anything else? Let me check the last comments. Britt says I'm weak. Yeah, the Sue lady, she got y'all lit. Sue, sex with Sue. Y'all lit.
That was my homie. She taught me everything. I love you too, Luna. You see this? Oh. I'm so excited to see you.
Hey, Blue, when we get up out of here, don't go nowhere. Just stay right there for a second, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. We will see you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in. Me and Blue are out of here. Please catch the replay if you already missed the beginning. We talked about YouTube thumbnails, Instagram thumbnails. Tap in, get the knowledge. We'll see you guys later. Peace.